Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0843, pertains to the transmission fluid pressure switch, A, second clutch, circuit that is reporting a high signal condition. This indicates potential issues with the fluid pressure switch or its associated wiring, affecting the transmission performance. The transmission fluid pressure switch plays a critical role in monitoring the hydraulic pressure within the transmission system. It's located within the transmission assembly, typically mounted on the valve body. When the switch detects the hydraulic pressure, it sends signals to the powertrain control module, PCM, to ensure proper gear shifting and function. Analyzing this DTC requires careful attention to both the switch's condition and the integrity of the wiring leading to and from it. The DTC P0843 specifically points to the transmission fluid pressure switch A, which is associated with the second clutch. This switch detects the hydraulic pressure within the transmission, sending critical information to the PCM about the operational status of the fluid pressure. Its location within the transmission assembly is pivotal, since any malfunction or misreading can directly impact shifting performance. The primary role of this switch is to help the PCM determine if the transmission is receiving adequate hydraulic pressure required for smooth operation. If the pressure is too high, it can lead to incorrect gear changes and potentially even transmission damage. Hence, the correct functioning of this component is essential for optimal vehicle performance. To troubleshoot DTC P0843, it's important to consider the possible causes. A faulty transmission fluid pressure switch could be the root of the issue. If the switch fails, it may send a high signal to the PCM regardless of the actual fluid pressure. Wiring issues, such as open circuits or short circuits, can also contribute to this problem. These issues may lead to incorrect voltage readings or failure of the switch to relay proper signals. Additionally, a malfunctioning PCM, which interprets the signals received from the switch, may incorrectly identify normal conditions as faults. Correctly diagnosing these causes ensures an effective resolution to the DTC. When encountering DTC P0843, several symptoms may indicate a problem. One of the most prominent signs is abnormal transmission shifting behavior, which can manifest as hesitation or harsh engagement when changing gears. This erratic behavior occurs because the PCM is not receiving accurate signals from the pressure switch. Additionally, drivers might notice a check engine light illuminated on the dashboard, indicating that an issue has been detected within the vehicle's transmission system. Other potential symptoms, although not always obvious, can include unusual noises from the transmission or a decrease in overall vehicle performance. Recognizing these symptoms can help in promptly addressing the underlying issues. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0843 involves checking the signals from the second pressure switch. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the on position without starting the engine. Use the HDS or Honda Diagnostic System to clear the existing DTC and ensure you are working with a clean slate. Next, start the engine and allow it to reach normal operating temperature, ensuring that conditions are right for an accurate reading. Once warmed up, shift the transmission to second gear while pressing the brake pedal. At this point, monitor the shift control in the AT data list on the HDS to confirm if the system recognizes the shift. Accurate readings are essential here, as matching the current conditions to the expected threshold will inform your next steps. The second step requires a practical assessment of the vehicle's performance. Test drive the Honda CRV while keeping the transmission in second gear for at least 2 seconds. This action enables the vehicle to simulate real-world conditions when the transmission fluid pressure switch should be actively monitoring the transmission pressure. After the drive, check the OBD status using the HDS for DTC P0843. The status will indicate whether the code has been confirmed or passed, helping to verify if the earlier issues are persistent. If the HDS indicates a status of failed, it signifies that the issue has been confirmed, prompting a deeper inspection in the next steps. However, if the status is passed, the system might be functioning correctly at this moment, leading to further checks on connections and terminals. In this crucial step, you'll need to check the transmission fluid pressure switch A directly. Start by turning the ignition switch to lock to ensure safety during disconnection. Then, disconnect the corresponding connector from the pressure switch. Following this, turn the ignition switch back to on, I, and prepare to measure voltage. With the connector disconnected, measure the voltage between the designated test points on the 1P connector. The expected voltage reading should be around 5 volts. This measurement is essential to determine whether the signal being sent through the OP2 SW line is appropriate for system functioning. If the reading shows close to the expected voltage, the pressure switch may need replacement. Conversely, if not, further inspection will be necessary to diagnose any wiring issues. The fourth step focuses on ensuring the integrity of the wiring connected to the transmission fluid pressure switch. Once again, start by turning the ignition switch to lock to prevent any electrical hazards. It is also essential to jump the SCS line with the HDS to facilitate the testing process. Then, disconnect the PCM connector B. Perform a continuity test by checking the pathway between the 1P connector and the PCM over the OP2 SW line. This test will confirm whether the wiring is intact or if there are breaks causing the issue. If continuity exists, the wiring is fine, and you must consider updating the PCM software or substituting the PCM itself if problems persist. If there's no continuity, it indicates an open circuit, requiring you to repair the wiring between the switch and the PCM before proceeding. Final repair verification is a crucial step to ensure that the previous issues have been resolved effectively. Start by meticulously reconnecting all connectors that were previously disconnected during the troubleshooting process. Next, turn the ignition switch to the on position and utilize the HDS to clear any DTCs that might still be present in the system. After clearing the codes, start the engine and allow it to warm up to normal operating temperature. This ensures that the system is ready for accurate assessment. Now, conduct a test drive, initially in second gear for at least 2 seconds, and then proceed to fourth gear for another 2 seconds. Finally, monitor the OBD status for P0843 with the HDS to confirm if it indicates passed. A passed status means the troubleshooting and repairs were successful. Preventive maintenance is essential to avoid reoccurrence of issues like those indicated by DTC P0843. One of the proactive measures includes regularly checking the transmission fluid for proper levels and condition, ensuring that any issues related to pressure can be addressed before they escalate. Furthermore, periodically inspect the connectors associated with the transmission fluid pressure switch to ensure they remain secure and free from corrosion. This inspection is important as loose or corroded connections can lead to intermittent issues. Additionally, ensuring that the PCM has the latest software updates can help maintain optimal vehicle operation. Implementing these maintenance practices can significantly reduce the likelihood of similar diagnostic trouble codes arising in the future. In summary, Understanding DTC P0843 and its implications can help diagnose and resolve issues effectively in the Honda CRV models from 2011 to 2016. Recognizing the symptoms associated with this DTC is crucial for timely intervention. Following a structured troubleshooting approach, which entails checking the transmission fluid pressure switch, verifying wiring integrity, and confirming signal outputs, can lead to a successful diagnosis. After addressing the root causes, performing a final verification ensures that the repairs were effective. Additionally, adopting regular maintenance practices, including checking fluid levels and inspecting connections, can prevent future occurrences of similar faults. Armed with this knowledge, you can ensure that your vehicle runs smoothly and reliably. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.